We want to show you that you and almost everybody else you know have stubbornly concluded that there is so much more that you don't like about being at work than that you do like, that when you are there, you set yourself up almost without exception for automatic disruption in your energy vibration, which does not need to be there. That you could train out of yourself with a little bit of effort, and we promise you a day at work could feel as good as a day on the beach if you could just do that. If you could begin saying to yourself things like, hey, I choose to be here. Nobody is making me be there. They wouldn't put me in jail if I said I'm not coming tomorrow. I probably wouldn't even lose my job, but I have the choice of being here or not being here in the bigger picture, and I'm choosing to be here. Can't you feel how saying I'm choosing to be here feels infinitely better than I have no choice in being here?
Oh, yes.
So we would stop saying I have no choice in being here. We would start saying I choose to be here. So now let's follow this path of least resistance idea that we were talking about. So your most depressed or discouraging thought is, I have to be someplace I don't want to be. I'm in bondage. And your best scenario is, I'm on the beach and I can stay here as long as I want to be here, and I really don't have to do anything. So let's build some bridges between there and see if you can begin feeling the resistance lift from you. So I have to be here. I really don't want to be here. But I'm here by my choice. And I did attract this work environment. And I'm quite pleased with it in comparison with some other work environments. And I realize that I did a good job of attracting this. And there are components of being here that are more satisfying than others. Now, all of those statements are true. And we can feel as we speak them, your vibration raises to them instantly. In other words, you feel all of that. So can you feel how these words that we are suggesting are more aligning, and by that we mean aligning you with you. Aligning you with you. They're more aligning in nature than some of the other words that you've been speaking here to us here today. So if you're reaching for the thought that feels best, you see, the issue is not, should I work or should I be on the beach? It's not about those choices. The issue is, what thoughts can I think while I'm on the beach, or what thoughts can I think while I'm in the work environment that align me with me? What are the freeing thoughts? And we want you to feel what we mean by freedom, because the freedom that you have always been looking for is not the freedom from the bondage of the work. It's the freedom from the bondage of the resistance in your vibration that does not allow you to really be who you are. The freedom that you're looking for is the freedom from resistance, which means the freedom that you are looking for is the freedom from bondage thoughts. The freedom that you're looking for is the freedom of the energy flowing. So you say, oh, here I am. I'm in this work environment where they pay me to be here. That's a good thing. And they expect good things from me. That's a good thing. And I'm capable of satisfying them. That's a good thing. In other words, can you feel how aligning in nature those are?
I mean, that is a theme through this whole experience that I've had, is saying, you know, what do you say? Are you going to be happy or not? And what do you require? Can you be happy in this moment or not?
The reason that we have been so eager to have this discussion with you is because this discussion speaks to the heart of the greatest dilemma that our deliberate creative friends feel, or any human friend, whether they are deliberately creating or not. And that is, do I respond to my environment and therefore need to control it, which I can't do? Or do I achieve a thought by sheer practice of achieving thoughts and establish a vibration which then creates an environment? In other words, it's one way or the other. You're either observing what is and responding to what is, or you are conjuring an image and what is responding to the conjured image. And so that's why so many people really believe that they have to control the circumstances. That's why there are so many laws and so many rules, is because people, when they look out and they see something that makes them feel good, they say, yes, more of that. But when they look out and see something that doesn't feel good, they say, no, we do not want more of that. And then they attempt en masse the impossible. They say, I would feel better under this condition. I've got to control that condition. And that was, in fact, what you were attempting to do. What you were saying to us is, Abraham, I want plenty of money to just not do anything, but I don't believe that is possible. And so we say, therefore, for now, it is impossible.
Right.
So, and then you went on to say, I'm happiest when I don't have to do anything, but I can't ever see a way that I won't have to do anything, so I have, in essence, resigned myself to a less than happy life. And we say, we wouldn't accept that if we were standing in your physical shoes. We would say, there's got to be another way around this. And when you discover that there is another way around this, then you put to rest once and for all the dilemma that almost everyone faces, which says, I need you to be different before I can feel better. You don't have to wait for them to figure it out. When you discover that you can feel better, whether anything changes or not, then everything changes. Mm-hmm. But until you figure it out, nothing can change. You have to say, I can find happiness right where I stand. No matter what it is, I can find happiness. Because when you find it, when you find a little piece of it, the universe will yield a little more. And when you focus on that, the universe will yield a little